Hey guys, Alexander here. I wanted to go over a few things after 50 miles of owning the Exway Flex. First off, I absolutely love the way that this board feels. I had a Meepo before, maybe put 2,500 to 3,000 miles on that board. Never let me down. Obviously, hub motors. I'm switching over to a belt-driven system, so it's a little bit different. The power on this is a lot better. It's a lot smoother. And the wheels feel great as far as grip is concerned. If you do get these wet at all, you will feel a little bit of slip if you're carving hard at higher speeds. So you do have to be careful of that, be aware. But the belt drive system feels amazing. The braking is really nice. It eases into the brakes, but being that if you're going at those higher speeds, when you do brake, your weight's on the front of the board. So sometimes you will get a little bit of slip on the rear end, but just beware of that when you're braking. I absolutely love the curvature of this board. It's got a lot of flex, feels really nice. I put my toe on one side, my heel on the other, and that really allows not only the confidence to know where your feet are on the board, but it really allows you to carve really hard. And the thing is, with the amount of flex that this board does have, it creates a nice rebound, so you can bounce off of the carves down the road, which is really cool. I love the way that the trucks feel. I had to tighten mine up quite a bit. I'm only 155 pounds, but I had to cinch down those trucks just because I enjoy going at top speed most of the time. The big caveat, and you'll see here, there's a little bit of wear already after 50 miles on the grip tape. I don't know if you can see on this side as well. It's starting to lift up. It's not too big of a deal. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. I mean, it does feel great. But the big issue that I have with this board is riding this board at top speed pretty much everywhere. Once the board gets to 50%, the battery overheats every time without fail. It not only overheats, but once you ride it again, you jump on, the thing will notify you that it's at 55 degrees Celsius. You jump on the board again, and the top speed will diminish down to 16 miles an hour, and the braking curve will also diminish. If you continue to ride the board, it then will vibrate again, and the brakes will actually be put on. And so when the brakes are put on and you're going, 16 miles an hour, you could be carving or going around a corner. And it's happened to me 2 out of the, I think, 4 or 5 times now, when it's almost thrown me off the board because the brakes come on, the board completely locks up. And that's an issue. It's a safety issue. And so I really want to love this thing through and through. I reached out to Exway, and they said that it was a feature and not a problem, when really that's a problem. If you can't go through a full battery cycle running the board how it should be ran, and that to me is an issue. I don't know where you stand on that, but it's not, you can't run it at its full capability without having a problem. So after the board locks up, you have to wait. I turn it off, turn it back on. The other day I was about 4 or 5 miles away from home, and I had to shut off the board, and I just ended up walking about a mile. So I waited about 10, maybe 15 minutes for the board to cool down, and then I was off to the races again. Got back home, same thing happened, overheated again. So like I said, I really want to love this board through and through, but I'm having a tough time because of this issue. I'm hoping that it's just a software update. I'm hoping they come out with something that will solve the problem. But as for right now, build quality, everything, I mean, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, except for the one caveat: it has a real serious battery issue. Anyways, Exway, if you see this, send an update. This firmware is up to date, and I'm just waiting. I waited for over a month to get the board, and now I'm stuck with a board that overheats. Thanks so much.